Majma! Hi everyone. How is everyone doing today? It's been a while since we played some Portal, and I'm pretty excited to get back to it. We do have some community maps that people have submitted in the Discord, so if you would like to submit your own community maps during the stream, I highly recommend that you check out the... which section was it again? I thought I had this planned out. I clearly don't. Blah, where is it? It's under the suggested stream games, which I can't find right now. There it is. The put Portal maps here one. I will actually copy the direct link and put that in chat for anyone who wants to submit their own custom maps or custom maps that they know of. So that link should take you directly to the spot that you need to submit them if you want to submit them at any time during the stream. Hi Lemonade. Hi Okaboka. How are you both? I hope you're both having a wonderful day. We'll go ahead and get started with Wheatley Saved from Space, which is going to be an interesting one. That one was one that was recommended. Let me go ahead and pause my music. Hide that. There we go. And swap over. Hi Gold. Play. There we go. And hi Orange. Oh.
So much space. Need to see it all.
Let me hydrate.
Space! Hello?
I'm in space.
Huh.
We're in space!
Can I
Sorry,
take
are you still
look?
there?
No.
Could you pick me up?
Where? Is there anything that we could interact with here?
If you're there, would you mind giving me a little bit of help? Just picking me up.
I guess let's try and go through here. No? Wait. What? What do we interact with then? That's a little odd. Can't get that. Doesn't... The ball is messing around a little bit. Well, I have a friend now. So I forgot to mark up that hydrate. Let me quickly do that. There we go. Oh, hang on. Am I just dumb? I am a little bit dumb. Okay. So wait, that did a thing? I wasn't expecting that to do a thing. What does that even do? Oh. Fault locator monolith destroying TARDIS off course. Oh, that... What? Need any artificial intelligence to release you? Huh. Well, I've apparently... I've done a thing. No? Do I pick you up?
Oh no!
Okay.
No! Leave me in! Leave me in! Go press it!
Whoa! Okay. That's a thing. Is there anything else? No? I don't know what this is supposed to do, if anything. Because this keeps opening up. Fault locator monolith drawing TARDIS off course. Okay, well what do I do with that? Yeah, it is definitely a Doctor Who reference. Oh! Ooh. I popped a thing. I don't know what that does. Does that... No? That doesn't pop that. So what is that? Did that do anything? I don't know. I don't exactly have a portal gun here, so I'm not thinking with portals as I should be. Oh! I found a switch, apparently. How much of that is just noises and how much of that is it actually did something? Oh! Hey! A thing happened. Okay, well let's take the screwdriver with us. That looks friendly. Yeah, that is essentially what I did. Oh, I think we're on the moon. Yeah, low gravity and all. Okay, so can I hop up here? I can hop up here. Oh, frick. Ah, that's pain. I don't know how they managed to make that pain, but that is pain. Ooh, sparks. Maybe try the button? Button no work. Okay.
Hey, hi.
Oh,
Up here. Ow.
up. Up where?
Hey,
Up there?
It's me. I'm okay.
I'm in space.
Ow.
I feel like the sounds are more confusing than anything else. I assume I'm supposed to, like, parkour up there or something? Can that get up there? Oh, there is a ladder, though. Can I get to the ladder? No, just barely miss it. Then I guess let's try other side. It's so floaty. No. Screwdriver don't work on... Ah! Why the bonk? Frickin' snowball. Alright, so that's a no. What else have we got to mess with then? Oop, I left my screwdriver. You have fun with whatever you end up doing, Pulse. How else can I go up? Maybe on top of the thingy that's shooting the lasers? I'm starting to feel like we don't actually need this. So I'm just gonna leave it there. So can I like hop up here and then hop up here? Okay. And then hop to the other side? Alright. We now have a button up here. No? Button no work. Up. Oh! Alright, well that was a no. I see a light bridge, but I don't see any way to turn it on. Unless I need the frickin' thingy that I just left behind. We'll take that with us. Ah, frick. Don't hurt me, please. Nope, I missed. And it's up there now. Okay. That's one of the reasons why I think we don't need it. Because if you did need it and you lost it like that, that would be very bad. Come on, I did that jump before. I know that jump is possible. I am just bad at parkour, which is not a great sign for this map. Come on. Ah, frick, I jumped over it. Hi, Drab, how are you? Come on. Ah, frick. How do I overshoot it when I'm on that, but undershoot it when I jump from, like, just behind it? And hi, Nexon, how are you? And I'm definitely not a parkour master. I am atrocious at parkour. Okay, we got up. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. Does this... No? Okay, so we didn't need to bring this over here. What is the goal then? How do you... Cause you can't jump that high. You can't jump to the other one. Oh, do you have to jump on the button and use the button as a launching point? No, that's not it. I am very confused. Maybe it has to make a noise when we point it? What the heck?
There's another one. Star.
You were apparently correct.
Star.
Shut up!
Star.
Almost there.
So then, do I have to... frick. Pick that up and fix the other one? Okay, yeah. Why? This is a choice. That one does not work? What do we do then? Because it's just kind of fizzling. Oh, and I've now dropped it. Where'd it go? Oh, come on, it's all the way down there! I probably should have seen if it works on that thing. Eek. Hang on. Can I jump and use it on that thing? Come on. Okay, no. Hopefully we're at least a little bit better at the other one. Or is there anything on this side that we could try and use it on? Hang on, what if... No, it doesn't work on that. Well, it activated the switch. I guess that's how it's supposed to teach you how to do that, and I just wasn't paying attention. Well, let's go try it on the door over here now that we know that that's the method. Oh, I think I missed a hydrate. Let me drop that there. I'll do the hydrate. Here we go. And did that boop trigger? I was a bit focused. Alright, other hydrate. Here, I will just test the boop myself again, just to make sure it works. Oh, okay, well that wasn't me, but thank you for the test, Lemonade. Oh, wait, though, that might not... Hang on, I'm still gonna do it myself. Yeah, okay. Just want to make sure that it worked with the Twitch redeem, too. Alright. No dice with the door, I guess. Alright, so we got a bit there. I don't know what we do about one that just doesn't trigger. It's so floaty. Nope, I didn't have enough forward momentum on that one. Did you not know that Fred and Frank are actually shapeshifters? I'm trying very hard not to get this stuck anywhere. Ow. Okay, we got up here. Hop over here. Alright, now can we... Okay, so that did something. But we dropped our thing. Is that gonna let us back up easier? No. Okay. It is cool that they've actually managed to make the TARDIS bigger on the inside, though. I forgot to comment on that. Ah, frick. There we go. No, Frank does not unsummon Frank. It just... Actually, no, wait. Does it? I think it does unsummon them and then resummon them. I don't entirely know. I've forgotten how I set that one up fully. Okay, we got up. Over here. Hop. There we go. Okay. Okay, now it's still sparking there. What are we supposed to do about that, though? Oh, don't tell me we just have to hop across. This is gonna go terribly. I also dropped the thing. Where the heck did it drop? Where did it go? Where is it? Oh, it's there. Okay. It's on the edge there. I somehow got it stuck in there. Yeah, this might be a bit of a long map. If it goes too long, I might swap to another one. Cause I'm not really one for parkour maps. Yeah, no, this was not a good choice. Oh, frick. Okay. At least that's still up there, and it seemed like the frickin' thing... Well, actually, I don't even know if it's a good thing that it's up there, because clearly, if it's not letting us go that way, we've got to try a different way. I just... not sure what other way to try. Come on, I got up there! The floaty is kind of hard to control. Alright, switch activated. Were there always sparks over there? I don't know. Okay, I didn't want to activate that. We'll try it again though. Okay. So maybe that'll do a thing. Maybe that'll let us activate the one up here. No. Okay, what are we supposed to do then? So tractor thingies over there. We've got turret, but that looks like a defective turret over there. Some kind of crazy X thing over there. Oh, I see another turret line over there, but that could be another defective turret, for all I know. What else have we got here? Looks like there's the spot for a launch thingy there. But that doesn't really help us. It looks like we need to turn this on and do that. The one clue we kind of have is the frickin' blue button there. But that button doesn't seem to do anything. Or at least I haven't been able to figure out what this button does. Because I can activate it. I can't seem... Okay, well I was able to activate something there too, but I don't know what that activated. I assume this is supposed to be an easy way to get back up, but I can't see that, and it didn't do that. Yeah, that definitely didn't do anything. That's still the same position. Is the map just borked? Could try those thingies down there. I don't even know what the heck that activated that time. Let's try the thingies down here. Let's just randomly zap all the items we can think to. Can we like turn this off? No, that didn't work. Just be sure. Oh, frick. Alright, well that maybe drop a thing. So that activated something. What about this one here? Okay, that one doesn't activate. Doesn't look like any of those activate. We've got a random light source over here. Is this anything? Not that I can see. Yeah, definitely can't reach that thingy. No. Well, now that we've activated some stuff, let me double check this thingy. Just if we have this activated, is there anything that we can use this on? Fault locator. Do we have to use the plug? But it...
Oh no! No!
No.
Leave me in! Leave me in! Go press it!
What? So have I messed this up now? Because now we can't do that. Switch again? Is that gonna land us again? Hi, Dip. I am very confused. Okay, yeah, so we're here again. We ended at the same spot. I don't think I can go to that. This looks like death to me. No, it is invisible wall. So, can't go there for a different reason. Let's try heading back up now that we've used this on basically everything I can think of. We gotta make sure that we take it with us, though. Okay. Nope. Alright. Anyone have any ideas to try? Or are we just moving on to the next map? Maybe that light source over there that clearly has something underneath it? Or like above it? That thingy? But there's no way I can reach that. That's way too high. Yeah, no, there's no way. I don't know if this is a smooth brain situation. Because this feels like a puzzle where we have not been given all the pieces. We've had to figure out what this thing does based on context clues. And we kind of have the idea that we're supposed to go across that way. But that one just fizzles. And I don't see anything else that could work with that. I could see that being a, like, light indicator shows that you have to turn that on, but I think that's what we had to do for those. And I don't know. The fact that we have to keep doing that same jumping puzzle is kind of annoying as well. Yeah, none of the buttons are labeled. Well, actually no. The lights might be attempting to label them, but the labels aren't clear. So I'm a bit hesitant to say that it's entirely unlabeled, because that blue light is very intentionally a blue light. And it could be light bridges are blue, so that's how you get light bridges. But that doesn't explain why this one doesn't trigger, and why that one just sparks every time. And there is a green light over there, which would make sense for, say, the frickin' thingies over there. Maybe that's the next one. Hi, Pi! I did want to show off the thing that you made, Pi, but this map has not given us a portal gun yet, and it has confused the heck out of me. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, if you happen to know this map, we're kind of stuck on this part. I don't know how to get that to trigger. It just don't. It's clearly a Doctor Who themed one, because they gave us a sonic screwdriver and stuff. But I am very, very lost. So far we've established jumping puzzles in floaty gravity. I thought you had two. It's confusing. Can we jump on the light pillars? Is that gonna get us anywhere? Ah, frick, no, don't want to lose that. Cause that... Ah, frick, stop shooting me! That might be a doable jump. Ah, frick. No! No, my sonic screwdriver! That's the most dangerous part about these jumping stuff. Come on. Okay, you got it. No, no, it stayed up there. Okay, frickin' hell. I've got to at least get that back. I know I'm bad at platformers, but still. Okay, we at least got it back. I don't know if getting to that slightly higher point is gonna help. I guess we're gonna try. Though, you know, I'm gonna leave this behind so we don't get that stuck somewhere I can't get it. I'd rather come back for it. Okay, so we got that, and then forward momentum, jump. Maybe. Hey, okay. Okay, that gets us somewhere. We could try and use it on that. Maybe we can skip a thing. Other option is to attempt this jump. But that doesn't really get us anywhere. Okay. So we're gonna try and do the jump to that one. That feels like a very weird route to go. But heck if I understand this map. So we're gonna try. Up here, and then now we gotta jump over here. Okay, got that. Now we have to carefully set this down. Please let me set this down. Because I've got to pick it back up in order to... No! Freaking come back here! Because it only works when it's doing that sound, and you have to drop it and pick it back up in order for it to do that sound. So I have to somehow drop it while on that tiny platform, pick it back up, and trigger the other thingy. At least that is the assumption I am currently working on. You posted 3 chambers in my server? Nice. If this doesn't work, we are probably moving on to the next map. So we may get to them. I am kind of questioning why this was made as a portal map, but I guess... no, dang it! People should be able to make whatever the heck they want. This does have a lot of creativity, I will give it that. It's just not the most clear puzzle-wise, and it's a little bit frustrating with that. Eep. Okay. Maybe Half-Life. Maybe Half-Life would be a better one. Okay, got it. Come on, come on, come on. No! Alright, that wasn't it. So I have no idea how the frick we're supposed to trigger that one. Yeah, that does feel a little bit backwards, Pie. And hi, Reng, how are you? Reng, want map? I do have a Discord thingy where you can submit custom maps. Hang on, let me grab the thing again to repost the link. But yeah, you can submit your maps there. I think we're moving off of this one because it's a little got us stuck. Alright, so we will go ahead and skip to the next test chamber. There we go. Oh, that is super early. Hey, and here's the custom portal gun. Now we actually have access to it. Alright, I forgot which one this one is. Hang on. Which one are we on? Test chamber. This one is Q-Mobile by Orange. Yes, we have Fred and Frank on the thingies. I should actually, there we go. I'll swap to my Fred and Frank outfit. Though you can't really see them very well with where I'm positioned, can you? Alright, so clearly we have that thingy. And then... very nice ring. So that does thingy. What? I guess just over this way? I don't know how we're gonna get thingy in that. Because that's... I guess we gotta go that way. And that should hopefully catch block. Nope, that is not good enough. How do I get a better angle on that? If I do that and then line myself up with this, then I should be able to plop that right there. And then if I put that back down, that should work. Now I just need to figure out how to get that back. Can I do it this way? No? What does that even do? Oh, that turns that off. Okay, so we gotta get the block over here so that we can do that. How do we get the block over here is now the question. Oh, I got booped. So then do I go over there? But I don't know how I get back. We'll put portal over there. Yeah, there's not a way back from there. So how do you get back? How do you reverse the thingy, I guess, is the other question. Is there a way to reverse the thingy? Put portal there. Because that does stuck. I can do higher. But that's not even going to get us to the button, because the button needs the one up there, which needs the block over there. I don't know how you get the block from over there into there either. Oh, I suppose you put it up in that upper section, then you stand on the thingy, and then you put the thing where it'll pick up the thing. And no, don't eat block. We need block. That's not close enough for us to jump to that either. Yeah, it does. People enjoy the silly commands. Here, this will at least get us over here. Now we can... Okay, there is a thing over there. Okay. I figured there must be. How do you close captions? I have them turned on in the game. So that's a game thingy. That way if I end up talking over some dialogue or something, people don't get too confused. Oh, the stream one? I'm not sure. Looks like Gold has the answer for you. Alright, now we carry block over here. Boop. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh wait, hang on, I'm dumb. There we go. Alright, so now that goes there. Put that there. And then put this where it easily goes. Stand there, and then do blue. And that should carry it straight to the thingy, and we're now past it, so we can come off. Hey! Did it! And what do you mean I've been sentenced to door jail? Portal. Alright, I like that one. Now we'll go, oh, right, I need to add the next ones. Hi, Wild Wolf. How are you? Let me quickly add the other ones that have been suggested. So we've now got 4 from the Discord. Oh, we've got more. We've got 6. I will subscribe to all of these. Add only. There we go. And then exit to queue. Ah, that's fair, Orange. So mono dual. That's the next one we're doing. Oh, shoot, wrong button. Play button. There we go.
Before we start testing today, let's
There's
have
got
our
to be
mandatory
options
minute of
on
silence in honor of Earth's governing body, the
on
sentient
mobile
cloud.
somewhere.
Starting now. Good, right. All hail the sentient cloud. Begin testing.
All right, beginning testing. But yeah, I saw a question about the model. Yeah, this one's just a different outfit because I've got Fred and Frank on my shirt because I've also got them on my portal gun. All right, so we've got block drop here. That's not portalable. We've got. Wait, what? What does that do? What? Oh, this switches it to only a blue portal gun? Why would you want that? I see that with this. Alright, so I assume it's going to be we want to put an orange portal down somewhere, and then we only keep moving blue portals, would be my guess based on that. Staircase? That way? Oh, we've got people being competitive. Oh, Fizzler's only fizzle portals you can shoot. Okay. So we'll put orange there, swap to blue one. And then that should let us through here without fizzling anything. Interesting. Huh. That's odd. Can I... Whoop. Nope, not fast enough. I have no idea about a null portal technique. How do we get a block is now the other question. I assume over there. Yeah, because that gets us a block. The music is very good. Alright, so we got that. Now, how do we get block in there? What is this? Yeah, so that just says block will fizzle in that thingy. So, how do we get block past that? Don't know about that. Alright, since we have that there, we can do it this way. And boom. Okay. Now we've got that. What does this do? It's supposed to do elevator thingy? Confuse. Alright, what is that? What? Why is there a box of mac and cheese? And this is... Okay, we can't go up ramp. Eee. Off. Okay, no, I do want to go that way. Alright, my orange portal is gone somehow. I do like mac and cheese, but I am also lactose intolerant. It's a reset anti-soffit locker. Okay, fair enough. So then back through this thingy. Does something there. Exits that way, so it's going to be a velocity thingy. How do we get portal to stay over there? And what is this? Block. So how do we do stuff? Can I take the mac and cheese out of the room? That's my other question. Is there anything that we can reach there? It doesn't look like it. Yeah, you're supposed to shoot portal out through there. What are we supposed to do in this room? I assume portal there, but I don't know how we get to that portal. Yeah, weighted companion mac and cheese would be funny. So we can go out this way. And then... Is there anywhere that we need to move? Oh wait, hang on. We do the frickin' swap our portals back. We put orange portal there. And then swap back to just blue portal. And then... Oh, but how do we... We can go this way. But that doesn't really help us with putting portal there and then getting back through. Because we essentially would need that to stay there. What else? What else can we do? I mean, you don't have to be good at something in order to enjoy it. Also, I think I forgot those hydrates earlier. There we go. Mark off the hydrates. Is there anywhere else useful we can put the thing? Oh, we have a friend. Is there a way to get the cube into this spot? But I don't know what help that is if this is just not. Hi, handle. I assume we have to put a box on this. Or on that. One of the two. So how do we get the box into here? What if... Problem is that's beyond things. So I assume we have to get up there in order to do that. But to get up there, we need to get across that. But going through there is going to reset our thingy, isn't it? Yeah, that resets it. So how do we do portal there and go fly through it? Oh, that reset both our portals. Go back this way. Pop. I assume we're going to want orange there. And then... Unless... Is there a way to... No, because the flip is only there. Actually, wait. If we do... Up there... Then... Go back up here. Swap our portals. And then... We can use orange, go through here. So that's gonna... it's gonna get us stuck, isn't it? Because as soon as we go through the thing, it's going to trigger both of them. Like, get rid of both of them. And I don't think this is particularly helpful. Yeah. Yes, I am easily confused, but I am very confused. Because it doesn't seem like there's a way to get the block into here, and it doesn't seem like there's a way to get through that portal to jump back out of it. So, but clearly that seems like the next thing. You need the velocity out there, but the only velocity is back that way. I'm gonna go get the box of mac and cheese, just because it's something to do. So we'll get the box of mac and cheese. We will take it with us. Hi Snowvex, how have you been? Alright. So now we have a box of mac and cheese. We will bring it over here. And we will set it where the blocks fall. Because it is a box. Might not be your standard box, but it is a box. Ah! No! That's also a box, but that's not the box I want. That makes it harder to see. Ah! No, don't cheese me! Are you just trying to make a box of mac and cheese? Well, I guess a box of cat and cheese at that point, isn't it? Alright, I'm pretty sure orange there. But that doesn't... How does do anything with that? Because I need orange there, blue there, and then I need to hop through orange, but as soon as I walk through that, that's gonna fizzle. Yeah, that sounds about right, Eternal. I don't think you'd even need to frickin' make me think it's a puzzle. If you give me a large enough box, there's a good chance I'm gonna end up trapping myself in it anyways. How does this thing even function? Like, it says it check marks, but it don't... That don't look right. I don't know, what's the difference, Orange? Ah! Come on. Ah! You can't even see the head bat! It's just on the box. There we go. Okay. What about the glue, Orange? Also let me mark off that head pat. How do? I am lost. Pi, can I have a hint? Am I at least like on the right track, or? Because I am very lost. Did he give me one? I might have been dumb and not noticed. Where haven't I placed the orange portal yet? Several places. Because I placed it over there. I guess I haven't placed it over here, but that just seems like a return one. Hang on, so since we're gonna need orange portal, we'll do that. I placed it down there, but that's... Wait. No, I walked back through that. Never mind. What did... Eh? Confused. There's an orange portal there, but that's not helpful. I haven't placed the orange portal there, but I can't get to there. I need to get up there to get to there. I'm very lost. Is there something that happens like if I do that and then go back around? But no, because that door is just the way back from there. Well, I don't know how I'd orange portal in this middle room without having access to that. Because these will fizzle portals. And if I want orange portal to say, I need this portal again. Getting rid of block doesn't do anything. I think it's just Pi's nod to silliness. I'm not entirely sure though. I think they were explaining it earlier. Oh. So then we do that. So now we get that over there. Then how do we then get that back though? Oh wait, hang on, I can just drop down. I can just jump down. Yeah, I jump down, go over here, then I can get portal gun back, put portal over there, swap to the other portal gun. And now I have block. Alright. So now block is there. Okay. Now it does a thingy. Okay, so now I can actually jump through there. Yes, I thought it didn't help, but it very much did. Alright, now we velocity. Whee! Alright, now we need to get block over there somehow. And there is thingy over here. So that turns that off. We could do portal there, but we need to put block there eventually. Can put portal there, and then over here there's another button and another velocity thingy. Let's first see about how does that work? So I can now get from there to there, but that's not fully helpful with that. What are you looking for help with, Orang? What command are you looking for? Just gonna... Yep, that was almost bad. Those are stream avatars. So I can now get there, but that's not the most helpful. Have I stuck myself? Oh, you're trying to find yourself? Well, speaking in chat does make it speak as well, so you just need to look for someone saying the same thing as you. Yeah, I thought I might have done an oopsie. Luckily there is room over there if I really need it, which I probably will, because I don't think I can get back over there right now, otherwise. Alright, so what am I actually trying to do here? I know I'm gonna need velocity more, so we'll put that back there. And then we'll plop that back. Now, how do I have to re-summon the cube and get it back over there? Yeah, I think I do. So we need to get to button first. Whoop! I got confused. Alright. So then I'm just gonna toss that down there. Bring that with us. That lets us lower that. And then we need to do swap. And then do that one over there. Swap back. Now we can run to the other side. Boop. Swap it again. Orange. Swap. Grab. And put that back there. And then now we need to replace where the orange portal is. Swap to blue. Swap. And then now we go back through orange. Alright. And now we have to unlock the store by putting a cube over there, which we can't do yet. I assume... yeah. How would you even... what turns that off? Yes, I will put an entire country there. That is exactly what I meant. Oh, do I have to stand? No, that's definitely velocity though. Maybe I just try and straight velocity it? Eh? Eh? Did I not jump enough? That felt so close. There we go. Okay. So that turned off thingy? Yeah, that turned off this thingy. So now no more fizzly thingy there. And then how does that help? So if I can put a portal there and a portal there, then I can fizzle. Well, no, because we still need to do that one before we can get things out of there. So we need to get cube up here. How do we get cube from there to here? Hopping down there is fairly easy, but getting back up's the harder bit. I don't think we can just hop on the cube and hop back up. That seems like it's too steep for that. Portal there doesn't really help us because that's blocked off. I was thinking about that. The problem is, so I could put thing there and then I have to keep that there. And currently where my orange portal is placed doesn't really let me do the recall because we have to do it on the other side. The in-out fling technique thing. So fling we already used there. I'm not quite sure what you mean by in-out fling technique. There's the... We could try flinging from that point, but I don't think that's going to be super helpful. Hi, Charlie! And yes, I am Portal Cat. Yeah, the thing we're trying to do now is to get a block on this button so that that turns off the fizzler thingy there. Because once we have that off, then we can freely use orange portals to, like, get back over here, I think. But I'm a bit confused. I still don't see how to turn that one off either, though. But we have hit that button, which did turn off this one. So we're part way there, maybe. If we put orange portal there, then walked in and with the portal gun that only is blue, and then put blue there, we can walk through that. So that works. We still just need to get this one there. Yes, I do remember that, Pi. So how do we get block from there to here? Or, here, we'll just go check back the other side again. Because we can move the orange portal, we just kind of need to figure out where. Because we could get it that side, but then we can't really get back that way. Can't I just take the block with me? I don't think so. Because, hang on, let me, or this way. I got turned around. So block is necessary for getting this thing up. And to get up there, we normally do the jump through here, then go up the stairs and loop around. And I don't know how to do that with the block there, and it's not like we can just grab the block from there. And I'm reasonably sure that this is too tall to do the block jump on. Yeah, that is way too tall. And yes, there's mac and cheese there. More clever with the orange portal. There's only one place to velocity, though. Here, we'll go see all the places that we can put the orange portal currently. Yes, we have mac and cheese here. Rotate the mac and cheese. Well, I rotated the mac and cheese. Fair enough, Pi. I will keep that in mind. Alright, so wait, where else can we put orange portal? We can put orange portal there, but then we can't get back through because that wall's closed off. What else can we do? Because we do need block, but block is only accessible by that button, and that button is only accessible by putting portal over there. But if we put orange portal over there, we can't go back through there. Is there anything else I'm missing on this side? If I put blue here, we can walk through, but that doesn't help us with doing the thing. I can't eat the cube, because the cube has to be on that block for us to get over here that way. So unless we can get that through a thing, that's not going to work. My guess is that it does have to do with the button. I'm just not quite sure how. Get up the platform, jump into the portal, respawn the cube, and take it with you to fling out the blue? problem is that respawning the cube requires orange to be there. Which... we can't get up there without having orange down there. And then to get back up there, we'd have to have a blue over there. But we can't get back up there without going through an orange. That's something you can use in this room? I don't know, mac and cheese? That or frickin' this thingy, which swaps it. But I don't see how that would help us. Oh, there's a weird visual glitch there. If we put blue there, we're gonna get stuck and respawn and have to do everything over again. So I need to put orange back somewhere accessible. Hi, pigeon! Wait, if we... no? Wait, maybe? I have a weird idea. Because if we keep blue there, then we jump through... It would be helpful to have... or, well, no, because we still have to get back over there, which requires the orange to be somewhere accessible. And over there is not accessible. Yeah? I'm trying to get the cube up there. But the cube button is on that side. And I kind of can't get to that side without having orange portal over there. But there's no way to get to orange portal to get through the blue thing. I mean, we could take the cheese. We could certainly try. Nope. We will attempt to get the cheese to the end, though. We'll say that's our goal. Because one place we haven't used yet is that one. But that doesn't help us because now both portals are on a side we can't walk through. So I feel like we need to loop something around. Or we could have like blue here. But then if we put orange there, we can't get to it. And it's gonna reset our portals if we go through the soft lock thingy to get over there. Too tired to figure this out. That's fair. That is entirely fair. I am just struggles. We've already used that and used that button, so I think that part's done. We just need to figure out how to get that cube up here. Though it doesn't have to be that cube specifically. It could be a respawn cube. But the respawn button's over on that side, which is only accessible through orange portals. I think we already did use the portal surface over there. I am probably going to feel silly about this. That is generally how these things function. What triggers that? Oh, do you think you have it, Orange? What is your thought? Bye, Gold. You think Pie Creeper is right that I'm gonna feel silly? I'm pretty sure they're right too. But I am confused. No. That doesn't work. Just use the orange portal? But I don't have an orange portal? And we're gonna up. Up. So we'll take the orange portal. And then, ow. There we go. Alright, so now we have that there, and then go swap our thingies. And now, when we go walk over here, it only fizzles blue, but that's fine. And we can just do this. Alright. And she's get fizzled. Yeah, at least portals on the map would be crazy. That was very good, and I do feel very silly. It is funny that the best hint was literally just use the orange portal. Alright, so then the next one we want to try. Play airing map? Yes, I will do one of those. Question is which one, because I've realized that you've sent more than the ones that I just looked at. Titration or what? You want to do what? Did I already add what? Or no, I didn't. Did I add any of the ones that you said? The last ones I added were SelfHammer, which was the first link you sent, I believe. Also, so that I can make sense of myself, let me react to the ones that I've already done. So that one's been played on stream. Which one was the one that we just did? That was the mono dual thingy? Oh, you put 3 of them in one message. Oh, that's gonna make it harder to keep track of having them in one message, because I can't just react to the message that I've done it then. HVAC, because speedrunners. I think let's do, hang on, I'm gonna first just get everything added, I think, and then I'm gonna worry about it so that the game keeps a bit more track of it. So got that one. Got what? Yeah, it does, though also I might end up removing them from my queue later. So it helps to have sanity check of messages were reacted to type thing. Alright, so I've added more now. And so your suggestion is either do HVAC or what? Let's do HVAC, I guess. So we'll play that one. HVAC water treatation. Fair enough. Well, I've already selected HVAC.
We don't have sanity here, silly car.
I mean, I try and have sanity. I'm getting better about having sanity. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Hello?
Hey!
Are you
Jeez.
there? Oh, wait. I can't get a response from you. Right. I'm your coworker James that got turned into a personality sphere. Because apparently hiring a person is too expensive. At least you're still here. Anyways, we're installing the vents for office rooms 427 and 428. Can you press the red button to lower the vents into the room?
No. I cannot. Oh. Oh. I guess I did?
Thanks. So, she decided to flood every vent with neurotoxin. I don't know why either. Probably just her being rogue again. You need to input the correct vent code so we can let the correct air from the vent flow to the chamber to check the airflow. Listen carefully, because if you put the wrong code, then you're dead because of the neurotoxin. Alright, here's the code.
Okay, that's... Yeah. I am a bit worried about that, because I know that we do have some viewers that are like, it is dangerous with some audio with them. I don't know if this is one that I feel comfortable playing. So I think we're gonna skip this one. Because I don't want to... I don't want to endanger anyone. Yeah, well, let me exit to queue. And man, that turned the game all the way up. Okay. I would highly recommend, if that map does not already have a warning on it, I really should have read that. Please put a warning on that map. Because there are some people who, based on some audios, will have seizures. Like that. Please be careful. SelfHammer are the only ones that aren't trolls? It is what, also a troll map? Question is it a troll map that has audio like that, or is it just silly troll map? Because I can deal with silly troll maps, I just don't want to endanger people. Titration is not troll? A lab challenge. I don't know what a lab challenge is. Okay, what is troll map that's silly? Okay, we can do what then? Do I have to go back to turn down the audio though? Because this is still loud. Audio. There we go, I think that's fine. Oh wait, no, we want community test chambers, single player chambers. There we go. And we'll switch to what? They never see it coming? Fair enough. I imagine if the map is trying to make you say what, you probably shouldn't see anything coming. Alright. Yep. That is certainly a thing. That one did pop up a YouTube video that I'm not gonna play on stream. So I guess we'll go back to the queue and play one that isn't a one. It's beatable? I guess it has to be. We could try it one more time and see if we can figure out something else. Okay. Got that. Can I hop on the thing? No, it was the, It was a song from a game. I forgot what game. Okay, so we've got a lot of... Yeah, alright, I should have expected that. I think we'll go with one of the other ones. If it's going to keep booting me to a video every time it dies. I'm actually debating if we want to go and continue on with one of Pi's next, since we have technically done 2 of yours. How long is SelfHammer? If SelfHammer part 1 isn't that difficult or isn't that long, I can go do that one, and then we'll swap back to one of Pi's. You have 2 chambers you can drop. There is a section for them in the Discord. I am doing my best to keep up with them. I got cheesed. 2 Pi's? Okay. So we'll do Ascension Cube then. They very much are a little goofball.
I've just been notified that one of our test subjects may have angered the Ascension Cloud by beginning testing early. Now, as you all know, the Cloud has banned all camera technology. Hates getting its picture taken. So this will have to be on the honor system. Will whoever started testing early please go outside so they can be consumed by the Cloud?
Alright. Alright, so we've got orange portal there. And then... anti-gravity cube? And then we've got normal gravity cube, I assume. We'll put normal gravity cube on the normal button. Do not have the Discord. If you do !mark Discord, yes, it should transfer over. Taking anti-gravity cube. And then middle. Hey. Okay. Also, I feel like the music is still kind of loud. Maybe that? There we go, that's better. I hope it goes away soon, Lemonade. So now we have to get both of them here. How? Oh, I'm dumb. We just resummon them. There we go. And then get the other one. I almost walked right into the red lasers. There we go. Button. Now we've got next one over there. So we go no cube through that. Is it just because it's bars? Oh yeah, okay. So it's just because it's bars. I like the funny cube. Cube. Cube go through. And then cube go there, I'm assuming? Is that middle? Yeah, that is middle. So cube. Alright, so now we have that there. And then what does this do? Timer. Timer adds block. What is that even good for? And that's supposed to lift you up so you can grab that, I assume? I suppose that would stop gravity block from going all the way up, but that seems weird. Hop, hop. Okay. Then we get the block over here. I assume portal there. And then pop. That lets us get funny cube. And now how do I get... Oh, I just walk back through the thing, don't I? Yeah. Pop. Okay, so that lowers that now. So now we go to the other side. And we have fizzle thingy over here. I am really bad at parkour. And Jupiter, thank you for the follow. Alright, so we need to go get thingy now. And I'm glad you're starting to feel better, Lemonade. Yes, I will do my best to not fall into the expired chocolate milk. Oh, that was close. Okay. So, let's try the hops over again. Hop. And hop. So now we can portal there. That lets us bridge over there. So we need to get Funny Cube onto that thing. Why is that helpful? So that gets that open. I suppose that just lets you get the block back. Puts it within reach. No block up there? Oh yeah, there's the no block thingies there. That needs Funny Cube on there. That's going to trigger that, and that lets us get back over. So let's go get the Funny Cube. Best way to get Funny Cube. We can do thingy again. Up that there, and then I don't know how to. We can't fire while we're holding this. Yeah, we were way too slow for that. So it's gotta be that, then go get Funny Cube. And then we put Funny Cube in there. If I'm quick enough, maybe. Okay, yeah, we're fine there. And then I put portal there. And then I grab Funny Cube again. And then I walk through portal. Ascension Cube. That is a funny name for the cube. So now how do we time that, right? I'm glad you're back to normal, Lemonade. So we can put that there now. That should keep that within reach. And then we need to get Funny Cube over there. So we need to do that one, go run grab Funny Cube, and then run back and hope that we have enough time. Yep, we have enough time. And pop. And then we're gonna do that so that we're safe. And now that should lift us up. Alright, so no cube there. We've got exit here. And then we've gotta do that one there. So we gotta put block on that. Where did our block go again? Oh, it's over there still. How? Where do we get block from again? It was that side, wasn't it? Yeah, block drops there. So I think we need to carry... we don't need that anymore, so we can put that back on this one. But that doesn't entirely help us there. Other option is get cube by orange and then just go up ourselves. And now we get cube. There we go. Yeah, I am sometimes lacking brain cells. That's the orange cat part of me. They get stolen. Alright, which one do we want to do next? Shall we swap to someone else's map this time? Have any others been put in? Yes, Jupiter has put some in. So I'll go ahead and add Jupiter's to the queue. Exit to queue. I could see why they would overthink it, but it is nice that it is an easier one. Jupiter, which do you recommend? Receivers or entry to sentry testing? Which one should we start with? Receivers? Okay. That's one I was leaning towards. So we'll play that one. I mean, I think that's most turrets, Pi. I think most turrets want you not alive. Sentry code? Oh wait, no, that's security code. I can't read. Oh, lots of portable surfaces in here, but not useful. Yeah, I'm not gonna do an infinite falling right now.
Just so you know,
Oh,
I have
what
to
is
go
that?
give a deposition for an upcoming trial, in case that interests you.
Oh. What have we got here? So we need... That goes in there. That has many things. That's 2. Where's 1? 1 is this way. Okay. So then... I get the feeling that that's gonna be a... like, through that thingy? But that's gonna come out weirdly. Is that missing a texture? Alright, we're just gonna move that for now. Ah, I see. So we do have thing there. seem to do anything with that yet. That requires a block. I assume block comes when we get thing in there, so we'd have to go with that thing. But how do we keep stuff there? This is weird, different floor tile. Hi, 8-bit! And yes, because I wanted to match the gun. I wanted to match the portal gun. So how do we... I feel like I'm overthinking this, but also not. Yeah. I love the shirt. It's part of the... It is part of the lobster love outfit. I have lobsters on my pants too. Here we go. Oh, there's a command to fix the missing pellet texture. I kind of like the missing pellet texture, it's funny. So that's definitely a try and get that through there, I think, though. I have feeling there, so maybe we do... But I don't think that's going to change anything. If it's just fire through there and then that way, because that's still just going to, yeah, bounce off randomly. Oh, wait. Accidental success. Though we did then have to rush in here and do the swap-a-row. But we at least found a direction. Honestly, I recommend the black shirt instead of the white. Just because I have had so many problems with the white shirt attracting frickin' oh, ah! Why to my face? I've had so many problems with the white shirt attracting the frickin' like tomato sauce and stuff. It wasn't supposed to bounce like that? Okay, I figured it wasn't. That's why it spooked me so darn much. There we go, so we'll put that there, put that there. Okay, that's gone through. Now we can rush to this side. Up, up. Is it gonna bounce randomly again? I think it already despawned. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for it to pop. And then we're gonna do it. It's gotta pop eventually, right? There it is. Okay. So that there. Come back out. Goes through the portals. Oh shoot, I went too soon, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Dang it. Good news is that should mean that putting one there will just immediately do a new one. Alright, through that one, there we go. Now it's going straight. Now we can do that one there, that one there. There we go, now it's going straight. And now we get our thingy. Yay! Okay, so that didn't do that. That opened a door. What does this door do? I've never seen that thingy. So we've got companion cube fizzle grate. I guess we're going down? That's gonna drop cube there, I think. Oh, so that's telling you to put cube there to bounce thingy. Okay, so that drops the cube. I was wrong. It's not the other one. What does this one do then? Oh, gives us a different cube. Okay. Cube there stops that. Hi, Gold! How are you doing, Star Gold? There we go. Then, can I put that there? Yeah. Oh, stay. Okay. So that now stays. So we're gonna have to put a portal there. And now we need to find pellet thingy again. I don't think it's the one back at the start. Oh, this requires us to have companion cube with us. So maybe we take companion cube out, put other cube in. Favorite breakfast food. That one's a bit tricky. Because I'm not a huge fan of breakfast foods. I normally eat wontons for breakfast. Which is definitely not a normal thing. But it is in fact what I do. But I think my favorite, like, normal breakfast food? Maybe pancakes? Pancakes with a Nutella syrup? Because my boyfriend makes really good ones of those, so he hasn't in a while, because I've been on diet. Oh, that needs that there for stairs. So we have to get that and other thing out. Can I do orange portal up here, then? Maybe? Nope, not big enough. Pancakes are very good. So how do we do things to get both? I guess we save that for later. We do cube there. I don't think I missed a button. I think I'm just getting greedy and steps ahead. So I think it's normal cube there. Companion cube comes with us. No? Eh? Oh, blueberry pancakes are pretty darn good. What about that one room with a grate? Do you mean the room back here? Because we already used that button. Oh, wait. Did we not? I think you were right. I think we did need that. So I think we yoink that, and then maybe we get that in there like that. But that's, yeah, that doesn't go down. And we can't take portals past that point. So I'm not quite sure. Put that back. Yeah, and that fizzled block from this one. Block. Yeah. That looks like it says it needs companion cube, but even taking companion cube doesn't do thing. So I assume that needs... Oh, it doesn't do anything because that's not turned on, because that gets turned on by that. So companion cube does have to go here for now. And we do need portal there, which then bounces it from there. But how do we do that with this grate in the way? And to confirm that grate doesn't turn off with the other thing, right? So if we use this, So that gets us access to that. I'm not even sure which signage you're talking about. So how do we get thing there? Do we have to... I swear there's pellets in Portal 2. Percentage isn't there, but there's a thing that basically just says place portal through that. I don't even know through what at this point. Through that thingy? Weird idea. This is probably gonna go poorly. Yeah, that was a bad idea. I got it further. So that's definitely how we get a pellet there, but I don't know how to get a pellet down. Unless there's like another path that can take, but I don't think so. How do we get the thing there? I hope the map comes out well orange. Is there anything else I'm forgetting? That summons that. That does that one. One there does stairs, but we don't need stairs yet. We need... Well, we do need one there. So I'm fairly sure that the final portal for this has to be, like, there. So then how do we get pellet going through the other one? Because as soon as we go through that, we're going to lose our portal. I feel like there's something I'm missing. But I feel like that's how it is in basically any portal map. I'm very confused. Also, did I do that hydrate? I'm gonna do that hydrate again. There we go. Hydrate done. Why is that kind of material? I guess just so that you can look down from another part? Yeah. If there's a change that you're gonna make, then it would be nice to have a hint. Where else can this bounce back and forth? I could do there. So then if I do... Well, let's put other portal first. Orange. And do blue. That's still not going to get us anywhere near that door. Is there anything else I'm missing in the main room? We've got all kinds of weird angle ones. That's the door we came in. We haven't triggered that. I don't know how to explain what you've missed. So that's part of step 1 that we haven't done yet. So we need to get that pellet somehow all the way... when you drop the cube through the panels on the bottom floor, you can shoot the portal through the gap. So on the bottom floor, when you drop there... Oh, I see. Ah, frick. Okay. That definitely does need a bit more of an indication to it. Oh. So that... Oh, I see. That was that one. So how do we do that then? So we'll do that back there, which doesn't really matter, I realized. That did nothing. Because it's gonna be, we need that there, put that down, and then we line up the orange portal. I hope that's lined up. I'm gonna assume that's lined up. And then we do lock again. Grab. There we go. And then do the blue portal in there. And now we walk around. Okay, large machine powering up. I assume that's a sign that it worked. There we go. Yeah, and now that's on. Ah! I am a bit of a dumb. How far back did that says? Okay, that's the entire thing.
Just so you know, I have to go give a deposition for an upcoming trial, in case that interests you.
When is this way? I am a little bit of a dumb. Just a little bit. Well, that's, again, not the direction you're supposed to go. Wait for it to go around again. There we go. Now we're good to go. Bop, bop. Alright, then that opens that, which lets us do this one, which isn't necessary right now. We can put that there. Go down. It's gonna get undone when we do this thing. That is an interesting fact. And it does certainly seem like it when we've got that number of crazy things. Right, I need to do... Wait, we're gonna have to come back down through this one anyways, so I don't do that one yet. Brains are crazy things. Who knows how they actually work? Oh, I bumped it. There we go. There we go. I hop over here. Summon block. Grab the... I missed the button entirely. Alright. Meh. There we go. Large machinery sound? Large machinery sound. Alright. So now we need to summon cube here. Now this time, let's make sure that there's no pellet. There is in fact a pellet. There we go. No pellet anymore. 8. Why is there an 8 there? Alright, and now we go up, bringing our companion friend. You've dissected all sorts of interesting things, Eternal. We have found the mac and cheese! They don't want us to have the mac and cheese. Portal. Oh, and then we slide? So that does that thingy, and that's open to the other one. I assume that lets us get down. Hang on, is there anywhere else that we can put a portal so that we can, like, come back if we really need to? I don't think we'll need to, but I am scared of permanence. No, because the only way is there. Okay, so we're just gonna go down the other way. Welcome back, Jupiter. Up and down. And then we go through here. And we have 2 opened up, though. Which 2 is the one across the way? Yes. It was F6 to save, right? Yes, good. Okay. Now if we die again, we'll only get set back that far. And there is the forbidden chalky milk. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Lemonade. Right. Nope, that doesn't go as far as I thought it would. If I shoot that there. Okay, that just goes that way. Now is that smart? No, but we're gonna try it. Oh wait, we have bouncy gel too. Well, we can't use bouncy gel because we don't have thing to thing it on. Portalable platform to portal it on. Maybe I shouldn't have jumped. I think I might have made it if I didn't jump. Good luck with that, I guess. Yeah, there we go. It was just needed to not do the thingy. I think I might be stuck now, though. Wait, no, I'm not. I'm not. I can just do the frickin' thingy there. I'm gonna hop down. Careful with the speed gel. And I did blue over there, so I need orange in there. Okay, that worked. And then I probably do bouncy gel at the end. There we go. I see. So we gotta get over there. Is that gonna be enough? No. And that's just drop down. So if we keep orange up there, can we do drop down there? Oh, if we time that right, we could probably do that, but I think we should be able to do orange there. Do bouncy through it. It'd help if I actually aimed correctly. I'm a little bit of a clumsy cat, aren't I? Just bonking face first into walls on jumps. If I recall, the blue gel was actually originally designed as a diet substitute thingy, but it did not sit well. Alright, so now cube go there. And I think that's 2 done. Yeah, so that went across the way to 3. Nope. 3 is this way. There we go. Yeah, it did go across the way to 3, but this way. There we go. Saving again. Yes, dietic pudding substitute. That's what it was. So we need 2 blocks to bounce things. No, I don't want to give you my bones. Oh, hey! Give me a block. So we'll put 1 block here. And then this door opened up. Do we have access to other block? We do have access to other block. Sparkly blue block. Did I not notice that this was sparkly and blue before? There we go. No, I don't want to give you my blue. Ooh, very nice orange. if you were to go down to where you switched on the blue gel, you can see something? Hang on, let's go see. So this is where we switched on the blue gel. What am I supposed to see? Down there? Do I have to cover it with red so I can get back down there? Okay. Let me make sure that I have a portal I can get back with. And cover up the blue. There we go. That should be good to go. I'm gonna wait for it to stop because I don't want to get covered in propulsion gel. That doesn't sound like a good time. Why the cheese? Okay, down here. What's that on the other side? Oh, there's the cheese and a core. There we go. All right, so we do orange. There we go. But oh, this door is closed. I think you underestimate propulsion gel. That's my hunch. Wait, I missed a step? What did I miss? That triggered things, so that did there. What does that mean? Let's go up top, I guess. Flop. Okay, so we've got to get over there somehow. So is that velocity somehow? I know we can velocity. Oh, probably the jump velocity. And yeah, this music does feel like it has too short a loop for how long this level is. It's nice for like the start of it, but then it's a little bit much. It does feel a little bit weird to see the macaroni and cheese everywhere. But it kind of makes sense. Nope. Alright. Oh, I have to make that bouncy first. Okay. So we'll do blue there. Yeah, I can tell that it's very short. Yeah, I do recommend that. What else could you apply the mac and cheese texture to? I don't even know. Come on. Just that a little bit then, I guess. Hey, okay. Button. Is that all we needed? Did that work? I've also got some Z fighting here. Hit the button, so that should be fine. Mac and cheese walls would be funny. Confuse. Oh, I think we have to get up there now? Yeah, that is open, so we just need to get over there. Unless this functions? Okay, this does function. I thought I was gonna have to do a bounce, like a blue gel or nope, something. Was that intentional or did I mess something else up? Okay, that was intentional. This is certainly an interesting one. If that was intentional, I'm gonna go ahead and save. So we need to do that there, that there. You gonna come? It's got such a long life to it. But it needs it for that level of distance. Alright, so we've got that. Now I can do the next one there. Okay. So now we have access to our own portable surface. There. And then we can get maybe up there? No? Oh, yes. Okay, so we need to get block there. Where is block? Okay, block is over there. So we're just gonna take block, put block, and then do portal there? Yeah. That works.
Congratulations. You managed to complete this absolutely meaningless test.
It wasn't meaningless. The meaning was in the friends we made along the way. That makes sense. New pellet dispenser would probably work. Alright, so we'll exit to Q, and then orange, did you put the thing? Orange, are you, Fien? Do I need to change your username or your nickname in Discord so that it's easier to know who's who? Okay, I will change the nickname to match. Here we go. And let me add phase gates. And we can go give that one a try. Center testing disorder. That's good to know. We'll come back to that one. Also, I think I missed Adam's hydrate earlier.
I think that thing's gonna go away, so
I know someone mentioned Adam. Ah, yes, Lemonade was looking at him earlier. It's a little bit hard to keep up with chat sometimes while I'm puzzling. Actually, just missed what Cave Johnson said there. It will. Okay. So, oh, this is so much going on already, it feels like. So I have to get thing to that thing to get block, I assume. But that means I also need to get over here. There we go. And then I can do thing there. Yeah. Okay. Now how do I get it back? Oh, right, I could just do up. And now we have cube over here. I don't know if that's useful. You can use it to block those, which looks like it's what you're supposed to do. So maybe we put that in there, and then we go up here. And then we put portal there, and then portal there. And then now we step through as it goes. Okay. And then we can put portal there. Oh, well, that's not going to help us much, is it? Where is it? Yeah, it will. Because now we can go... do we want to just drop out of this, or... We'll drop out of this. How long has it been since I did chemistry? Very long. Did I even have a chemistry class in my college? Yeah, I think I did. I believe I did chemistry in college. It was not my favorite. Or was that physics? I don't know. Safe to say it's been a while, though. Alright, so we got one of them. Now we need to get the other one. Though I think I did the second one first, didn't I? What? Should I be concerned that the frickin' the titration thing requires, or sorry, it requires chemistry or lack of chemistry? I don't know which one you actually went with, given that, yes, I've taken chemistry, but it has been long enough that I don't remember whether it was chemistry or physics. I'm pretty sure it might have been physics. Is there anywhere else to do anything here? No. Okay. So I think we do have to do the other one first. I think I did these out of order. You're gonna need a calculator for the map. Okay, that's gonna be interesting. Pen cube. Swap. Okay. So now I can put those there. I'm dumb this way. Alright, and then I just do the same thing I did over there. So I just plop. And then I go back up. Tanny, thank you for the sub.
What?
Tanny. Should I be concerned how you got money for the sub? We've had this discussion before. Step through. Step through. Okay. So we got that. Now I just need to do blue one here. Oh, that worked surprisingly well. Okay, use prime. Yes, that is fine then. I need to pay more attention for when it's a prime sub and when it's not. But yes, that was a very good one, Orange. Yes, we've got 30 minutes for the next map. So who's got a map that's under 30 minutes? Is Titration under 30 minutes? I'm not sure if it's gonna be if I have to pull out a calculator. It's under 30? Okay, I will trust you on this. Might regret that, but I will trust you on this. We'll do Titration. Play.
Wah.
Okay, so we've got mac cheese. We can interact with the screen somehow. Input, okay. Diagram? Alright, it has been a hot minute since I've done... I assume that's...
Bah.
Flush beaker. Okay, so... We're trying to make... What are we trying to make? That's just a diagram of the thing. Input. Button. Is that gonna... confuse? Ah! I picked up a chair. Will it then move it over? How do you move it? Oh, you click on the thing. Okay.
Just got off VR. Brain hurts. I tried opening a menu Earl.
I mean, that's fair, Tandy. I'm honestly kind of glad that you missed one of the earlier levels. I don't recommend you look back at this VOD. And now wait for it to neutralize. I don't... Oh, hang on. So I have to do the amount of the things?
High-pitched sound?
It was static, so I don't know if the static had a high-pitched sound in it. M1v1 equals M2v2.
Fair.
Wait, the solution's now over. Freaking. I got it. How do I even? Okay, so that's how you stop it, and then I can flush the beaker with that. So now it needs to go there. Fill that one. And I assume it's as soon as it changes color, that's when it needs to be stopped. I'm scared to read chat too much because I need to look for this to change color, so I will read that after this. Nope. It did a thing? Is that the correct? The formula states the molarity of the first solution...
For being subbed for 2/3 of a year now.
Congratulations, Daddy. I'm a bit worried about the bits, but I'll just ignore it for now. Do the math to find the missing molarity and input the data into the screen. Formula states molarity of first solution equals volume of first solution, and molarity of second solution times volume of second solution. 1, 2, 3. Oh, trust me, that's not drowning with my community. That is a light spray. Alright, oh, so I need to figure out the M there. Alright, phone calculator. Let's see if I can figure this out. So that's going to be... Fine, I'll figure it out in my box then. I can't do calculator stuff and hydrate at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I can't drink my calculator. My calculator's on my phone. Where is my calculator? I don't often pull out the calculator on my phone. There it is. I'm not gonna drink my phone. I need my phone. So that's 189 times 0.834.
Mum, I may have stolen more penguins from the zoo.
We can't adopt more penguins. I keep taking the one that you stole back to the zoo. Because you keep trying to feed it birdseed. Alright, and so divided by 102. So I've got 1.545 whole bunch of numbers. How does that... KOH. So that is 102...
He needs his
And
birdseed, Mom. He's starving, Mom. He's big hungry.
He eats fish. Not birdseed. 5, 4. Ah, frick. 5. Hey! Ah!
Bridgeweed.
Bridesweed? That's 3 more to go! Doing actual science. Go to the storage and grab a beaker? Wait, that? Is the door? Okay. The door didn't have a handle.
He has hot Cheetos earlier. He stole the bag from me.
Well, don't let the penguin eat hot Cheetos. Oh, part storage is here. Alright, can I take a portal gun? Can I do portal science? No? Alright, we need...
But moom.
Okay, beaker is now in lab. Alright. And but moom nothing. Penguins eat fish, not birdseed.
You think I had a choice? He bites.
Well, I know he does bite, but you shouldn't give him hot Cheetos.
Mom.
What is it, Tanny?
Mom, hi.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Forget, I stopped it!
Aerial tramway emoji.
Too much
Aerial
now.
tramway emoji. Aerial 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 tramway emoji. Aerial
I'm just
tramway.
gonna skip that one. Too many. Yes, chemistry. They put emotes, and it reads out the emote. Now I gotta wait again.
I love me some. Aerial tramway emoji. Aerial tramway emoji. Aerial tramway emoji. Aerial tramway emoji. Aerial
That is
tramway
certainly an
emoji.
emoji. I am not, but I am not a huge fan of Russell taking over my entire stream. Alright, so next one we've got to do is 65
fix it.
times... Fix what? What broke? Uh, 1.818 divided
It
by...
broken.
What's broken? You gotta be more apparent than freaking just it. And
Me.
Orang okay, you're not broken, Tanny. We've talked about this before. But Orang, Tanny is a longtime follower, and I have
And then he
created
said
their
aerial tramway emoji. Frank is superior.
I've created their username, and I'm working on their VTuber model, so I'm basically their model mama, which is why they call me mom.
Me broken mum.
You are not broken, Tanny. 67. So 1763. So 67. Then it was 1763. Three. Drop that.
You are also protective and helpful. You go mother mode on a lot of stuff. Also, you're my
True.
closest friend, so yeah.
Yeah, I go mother mode on a lot of people. To go get another beaker, I assume. 2/4 done. Yep, okay. So now we gotta go grab the beaker, now that it's filled the air.
Do the Vtuber models go a bit quirky at night?
Depends. My Vtuber model is known to go a bit quirky. We have several cursed shapeshifts. Okay, we are room number 1. Alright, next one. We're looking
Eat
for
tape.
color change.
Tape fix broken outside. Why not fix broken inside?
No, tape will not fix a broken inside. Do not eat things that are not food.
Yes, I hate each one.
And I thought you were making a FNAF reference. I don't have a shift that's specifically a FNAF reference.
Also, no, I tried swallowing band-aids.
Do not swallow band-aids either. Those are for external use. No, it is not a springlock suit. There we go. I think that's the thing. It kept, like, slightly changing colors.
Quick threw money at cat.
You don't have to throw money at me. Alright, it is a little bit funny, though, that I am essentially getting paid to do math on stream now. Tanny, that's a lot of bits to throw in at once. Oh shoot, that should be, I put the wrong number first. So 186 times 1.338 divided by 112 gets us 2222. Okay. I could become a springlock suit if I wanted to. You were correct. So that is 1, 1, 2. I am not a very good math teacher. I will say that much.
Tenny, I'm concerned.
Rang, thank you for the follow.
Arene 145 wants cat to shapeshift. Springlock suit.
Okay, I don't have that one, unfortunately. I've not practiced that one, and we all know how freaking crazy the freaking things get with it when I don't practice them. I'm trying to think if I have anything that would be close to a springlock suit. I could shapeshift into a kobold. It's not anywhere close, but it's different. It's not what I do very often.
This many and I get new badge. Also be concerned.
Yes, I am concerned. You are correct. Refund you? Okay, I will refund you. Let me swap back to normal outfit. Why do I have that? Because that was a model I made for Deswin the Dragon, who was one of the Fluff V members when I did the Fluff V D&D campaign. So that was the model I made for him for that, and I got his permission to shapeshift into it. But I don't often like having people request me shapeshifting into other people's models, so I kind of keep those in my back pocket for just if I feel like doing it. I didn't... Oh, what? Oh, flush speaker to reset. Why? Okay, well I don't even have a beaker. I have to, I assume, go get a beaker first to then... Okay.
Wait, does that mean you'd be able to become me? When mine's done?
Yes. If you want to give me permission, I would be able to come you. Alright.
That'd be funny, sure.
Yee. Oh, frick, it's still... Flush and refill. Okay, well, I'd already flushed it once.
Let her focus, shush.
There we go. Is that gonna be fine now? Okay, yeah, we're good now. No, it's...
Never.
Okay, do I have to go get another beaker? Like, what's going on with this? Because it said flush and refill. Do I have to, like, fill it from this one first? Oh, the timer will not go away? That's a bug? Okay, well... That is definitely one annoying
Mum,
bug.
brain hurt.
Alright, so we'll do that. We'll figure out which one it is. So 106... Oh, frick. Okay, so that's stop. Yeah, that pauses it. Okay, we're just gonna do math on this screen, and then I'm gonna flush it, and then we're gonna put in the number. I found the workaround to the bug. So 106 times 1.893 divided by 70 gives us 2866, and the 70 is the first one we need to add. Yep. So we'll flush that. Oh, timer is intended, not a bug? Okay. So that was 70. And then 2866. What is a bug is dripping when the beaker isn't filled. Ah, okay. Okay, so now... before we're done? Does that mean we're done? No? No, I have to fill the non-existent beaker. Oh no, now it's saying congrats on completed labs. Okay. Big door. There we go. Oh. All right. That is certainly... I have no idea. But that is in fact the actual Aperture Laboratory. So that is interesting. Let's see. So we've got a little less than 20 minutes left. Does anyone else have a short one? I don't know if I feel educated. I feel like I'm surprised that that felt as simple as it did, but I also feel like chemistry isn't that... Well, chemistry is complicated, but like once you know the formulas, it's just basic formulas. Have fun,
I'm going
Danny.
back to VR. Bye-bye, Mock.
Mock. Enjoy VR, Tanny. Alright, so we'll exit to queue. And you said that the SelfHammer is less than 20 minutes. So I guess we'll give that one a try.
Since I never expected you to make it this far, I have to build this new course just for you. Now let's continue testing.
Door. Door? Okay.
Enjoy this next test. I'm going to go to the surface. It's a beautiful day out. Yesterday I saw a deer. If you solve this next test, maybe I'll let you ride an elevator all the way up to the break room. And I'll tell you about the time I saw a deer again.
Okay, got that. And then we go up. We need to get block up here somehow, though. How do we get block up there? So I think I technically got it, I just need to do that better. Because I think we can do the thingy up there. Dang it. Thought that was the Alts chamber? I don't know that one. Yes, Fanged. I have had people hydrating me all streams, so I think I'm good. There we go. And then up. Eh? Confus? What is that? So that needs a no on that then. How does do that? Yeah. Because we can't get that to respawn. Unless... Is there like something I don't know where the... doing something like this cancels out the thing? Oh, yeah, that worked. Okay.
Congratulations. You managed to complete this absolutely meaningless test.
Very good. Yeah, that was a pretty interesting puzzle. I like that one. It may be simple, but simple is not necessarily bad. Hydrating now. Is the second one much harder? I don't know. I suppose they wanted to make it that way. I guess we can get started on this one. We'll just stop if we get overtime.
This next test involves emancipation grills. Remember, I told you about them in the last test area that did not have one.
Okay, so we've got fling portal thingy there. That turns that off. So we need to get thingy there. We've got bridge. That turns on bridge. And we've got button. Button drops block. So we can put block there. How do we get up there? By doing this. And now we have second block. Alright. So then we need to figure out a way to get... Oh, I see the mac and cheese. You've caged in the mac and cheese to protect us. I appreciate that. So that drops that block. Oh, and then and yeah. So now we can leave that there. So then we've... Oh, there's another mac and cheese up there! We are not safe from that one! So now the additional question. How do we get block in there? Because we have emancipation grid in there. Oh, that turns off emancipation grid. Got it. So then it's probably going to be a matter of us getting up there and then firing portals of some kind. So we probably want to do bop, bop, get up here first and do portal there. Actually, portal there, portal there. And then we can stand on this one. Do portal, portal. Dang it, I missed! There we go. Okay, I got over here. And then I can stand here. And then... how does that help? Okay, so I just need to get one block over here. So, if I do... that block has to stay there, so it's that block that has to move. Unless I need to shuffle the blocks somehow. Where can I fire from here that's useful? Because I can hit both of those. Oh, hang on. I can re-trigger that thing. So if I do that there, then I can re-trigger that one. Oh, right, but that doesn't have that anymore. Where did that end up falling? I thought it fell like over there. Oh, frick. I didn't get on the button back in time. One more try. Hop. Over here. There we go. Okay. So we now have block there. And now we can worry about getting the other block, which is from that button. How do we get block where it needs to go? What if we do... can we, like, push it back through portal and then walk through ourselves? Almost. Yes. Alright, that worked. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do it, but that works. I'll take it. Now I need to figure out how do I can shoot there. So I could probably do it from up there as well. So if I do that there, then get over here. I cannot shoot from there. How do I do that then? So it's definitely one portal has to go there. Then it's a matter of how do you get second portal? There's nothing down there that we've missed. Do we... yeah, it doesn't let us see anything different from here. And that wouldn't help us much, because that's way up there. So how do we get velocity in this case? I do see you can go through there, but that doesn't let you get past that. There's no portable surfaces in there. What else am I missing? Let's first just try and explore a bit more. Double check all the angles. Can respawn a block, but I don't think that's gonna help us, because that's immediately gonna drop us. I don't know. I could try, but I've never tried making a map before. So I don't think up there's gonna do anything. I don't see anything else. There's not like a small gap or anything there. So we need some way. We can fire in both places if we do the frickin' that and that. But that doesn't really help us because we can't get back through there. So we have to start with portal being triggered from there. But how do we get from there to wherever? Hydrating. It's gotta be velocity. It's just a question of how do you velocity. Hang on, can I like position this better so that we can hop on block, then hop on that? No, we're just gonna bunk our head and that's too high. Bye, orange. We can take it off the block for a little bit and like, well no, because we need it to be on at the end. So the only way that we could get it, well, we can't even put it on bridge and have it drop or something because that's what's triggering the bridge. There's no propulsion gel, so that's not an option. I could do the frickin' loop drop in to gain velocity, but that doesn't let us fire from there. I feel like it's one of those you gotta drop from, like what we did before, where you just drop from the thing. But I don't know how you hit that with that in the way. And there's no way to take a block and put it on there after the fact. We can... We already did block velocity to get block over there. So we've done that. We need to do our velocity now, which is its own thing. We haven't used those portals yet. But I don't know how those would help us. Those platforms. In theory, we could use that to hold a block off the button, but that doesn't seem like it'd make sense. You think that's supposed to be last step, but we have to get this one on this block, because that one has to go there. So I don't see how that would be last step. Get back up there. That there. Just go exploring again. Can't fire through that. There's no angle around that. We could do a jump from there, have it bounce us back and forth, but that's not going to help us get through there if we can't shoot that way. Because we know last step has to be us flying through that. And normally you do that by having portal there and portal there. Alright, so you're saying I've done something wrong. Is that what I'm hearing? We'll re-trigger that. We now have this over here. We'll do the pretend thing of that's there. Hey, frickin', if I can do that. In there. That one there. Ah. Literally dropped a box on my own head. There we go. So we now have blocks again. Which I literally just did nothing. So we need a block there and a different block there. To get block there, we could... Maybe? If it was, no, because we still need both portals there if we were to do the velocity thing. Oh, and now that doesn't have that either, so we need to do the thing first. So we need to do block over here. Stand here. Block there. Now we have that one. Now, is there another way for this? I thought the cube was rusty so that it would frickin' not disappear. I'm confused now. Keeps falling in the water. Is there like one rusty button or something? No? Both buttons are clean. Ah, why'd you pop out like that? There we go. Alright, so we've got that. And then if I do... Nope, that's not gonna help, because that has to be... What? I am confused. That doesn't help with that, so we just need to get over there first. Put that there again. That one over there. And then up. That gets us over here. Which we can then do that and that to get that one over to this side. That's how we do that. So given Rusty one doesn't get destroyed, okay, it hasn't. I mean, I can do that. Oh, hang on. It helps if I do it like that. There we go. So now he's not destroyed. Now he can go on button. Question is still just getting over there, which this is the exact situation I was at before when I was suggested the reset. Is there anywhere else I could put him other than that? And I suppose on there, but I don't see how that particularly helped. I don't think that's going to be enough velocity to fling him somewhere. What am I missing? I am confused. We can reach that. That doesn't do anything. Is there anything else I can do? And trigger that button to spawn the other one again, but that doesn't seem all that useful. That would just get that thing gone again, which wouldn't even let it fly through. So that's not an option. Good evening. We are a bit stuck. Well, I am a bit stuck. I have the maps creator in my chat, and I'm still lost. Feels like it has to be velocity. I just don't know how to keep that there and velocity using only the orange portal. Because this ain't gonna be enough. The thing is, you have to have the block there in order to get a block, or you have to have something there in order to get the block through it. Rusty Cube should go on Light Bridge. So if Rusty Cube's on Light Bridge, other one has to be there. Or do you mean that it should go on the button that triggers Light Bridge? Should it be on Light Bridge or should it be on button for Light Bridge? I'm not placing the Rusty Cube on the Fizzle button. The Rusty Cube is this one. Am I misunderstanding? Because that's Clean Cube. Clean Cube is on Fizzle. Rusty Cube is on button for Light Bridge. When you know Rusty Cube will not go away when you respawn the cube. What? How am I more lost? Yeah, the Clean Cube is on the exit button, which is also the Fizzle button. I'm gonna hydrate. Unless you mean that's the Fizzle button. Which I guess that is only Fizzle button. So if that's Fizzle button, and hang on, let me read back the messages again. Yeah, okay, reset again, sure.
I meant to do 10 be me dumb.
Okay. So how the frick does this do again? I'm just set that there. Let me read the messages again. You know the rusty cube should go on the light bridge, so why not keep it there? When you know rusty cube will not go away when you respawn the cube. That clean cube is on the exit button. Yes, it was. Cube swap. Was that not what I did? So rusty cube should be the one on the other button? But that doesn't make any sense. Okay, well let's go get Rusty Cube. Start there. Okay, so Rusty Cube stays on Light Bridge. We're gonna start there. Now what the heck do I do? Thing is, if I take that off the button, it's gonna lose the light bridge, and the block's gonna fall unless it's just supposed to freaking be there. And then clean it on the grate button. What I was doing. I am just very confused as to what I'm realizing. So how am I even doing this? Because I need to get over there in order to get the thing to swap. To get over there, I need to do fling. Can't do that. Algorithm versus heuristics. You are confusing me. I don't even remember how I did it now. So it's frickin' that there, that gets blocked in here. So then I need to get myself in there. So fling myself through. And then that needs portal there. Portal over there. Block there. I'm very confused, but that worked out.
You're a predator, and these tests are your prey. Speaking of which, I was researching sharks for an upcoming test. Do you know who else murders people who are only trying to help them? Did you guess sharks? Because that's wrong. The correct answer is nobody. Nobody but you is that pointlessly cruel.
I think I've thought too much. I think brain cells have fried. I think that is my problem. So we are going to go figure out someone to go raid. I assume you guys probably want someone else playing Portal. So let's see who else is playing Portal right now. I am seeing plenty of people doing cooperative testing. How about we go... hang on, let me double check that their mic is working. Alright, I think we are going to go... oh wait, no, maybe not them. Let's pick someone else. Is our mic working? Yep. Alright. We are going to go raid Bryce Breaks, who is doing Portal 2 co-op. Day 3 of a 100-hour stream, which is very interesting. I hope you guys have fun watching them. And I will be back on... what day again? I've forgotten what day it is. Oh, yes, I am doing Nemesis on Thursday with a whole bunch of people, so that'll be very interesting. That'll be a new game to start the new year. I have no idea if I'm going to like it or not, but we're going to try our best. It'll be quite interesting to see all the mimics in it. And I hope to see you guys next time. Duznya!